Hello everybody, welcome to GTPlanet and welcome to another video here on our YouTube channel. I'm Chaz, the lead video producer here for GTPlanet, and I'm delighted to be back on your screens once again. Today we're going to be taking on another one of the Group 1 races. In this previous video you would have seen that I took on the Daytona race and found it very, very difficult. There are a few stumbling blocks throughout the cafe menu book races that you have to do in this game, and they are a little bit more difficult than some of the other races. Sometimes with the AI it's just like you're driving past them and you've just got a much quicker car and so on, but here it was certainly a different kettle of fish, and I think that a lot of people have also said that the Suzuka race is difficult. Now I asked if people wanted to see that, and that's what we're going to be doing today. I've just had to click off the little screensaver there. Also, look at this, the Gran Turismo World Series World Finals are coming up in Barcelona this week, and the game has had this tiny update to just give a load of fireworks and the red and blue lighting similar to what I have in my studio here, and it just looks so cool. It's these tiny little details that Gran Turismo and Polyphony Digital of course put together for us, and we really should be grateful for them because it's the tiny little touches that just make it so epic, and it makes you feel a part of that event still. You know, it just gives you that extra little excitement and that little buzz knowing that the whole world of Gran Turismo is coming together for these World Series finals, and it's going to be a lot of fun. Anyway, we're going over to World Circuits today because we're going to head over to Japan to the Group 1 Prototype Series race, which is, I've heard, very difficult. Apparently there's a certain way around it with the Super Formula car, but I'm not going to go for that. What I'm going to do is jump straight in using the GR010 Hybrid 2021 car, which we've uprated to 983 horsepower. It's not even at the 950 performance point bracket limit yet, but I just wanted to go blind into this race and try it. I've never been in this race, I promise you. This is 10 laps of Suzuka, 175 grand as well, which is quite a big reward. Let's have a look at the situation then. So you can get rain in this race. That's one thing I need to be really careful of. So I'm going to make sure that I've at least got wets on the car, or ready to be on the car, before we go into this. We've got racing hards, which we're going to stick with to begin with. I'm trying to think if there's anything else really I can keep my eye on. We'll have to just check the fuel usage as we go in. First time round I'm going to use 4 on the fuel mode as well, like I did at Daytona, because the car using its hybrid is still just as quick as any other car out there. So we're going to use the most of that hybrid that we can, and we're of course going to just try and save fuel in the early stages, and then at least if I know that I'm going to make it and I can only stop it, for example, then I can just turn the fuel mode down and just gun it later on. 12 times tyre wear usage is quite interesting, so that's why I'm going to stay on the hards. I would maybe go for mediums, but I don't want to risk it in the early stage here. So let's go to the race shop, make sure that we've got wets at least purchased. I'm going to go straight for heavy wets instead of inters because I'm too scared of running this entire race on inters and destroying them. So this is literally going to be my first run through of this race. I'm absolutely terrified but excited at the same time, and I hope you're along for the ride with me on this one and willing me on. Let's jump in. Need to make sure I'm sitting comfortably for this one. I'm so nervous, man. I don't want to let you all down. I don't want to let you all down. There were a few people that said I'm a bad driver in the last one. I know I'm not the best, but I suppose that there's people that might be slower than myself that could really struggle with this, so that's why we're here. You know, I've browsed the forums as well for a few strategies on this, and I've determined myself that I'm just going to go for what I feel is right. So we're going to go for 4 on the fuel mode, we're going to jump on the bonnet cam, and we're just going to get on with it and probably have an accident to turn 1 yet, of course. I was expecting this car to turn in a lot quicker than that. This is just a bit of research effectively right now, just to see where the car's at, what the performance is like against the other AI. Flipping heck, it wants to kick your head around there. You've got to be careful when that turbo kicks in. Forgot how little you can brake when you're turning on Gran Turismo 7. It's been a few days since I played, but wow, it's one thing I can never get on with is the braking in this game. I forgot how fast this car was, man. This is a bonkers machine. Can we go for first gear around here? Oh, the understeer on the brakes. Look at the speed of it down here. So towards 130R is where we're obviously going to gain a lot of time on our competitors. Oh, there's a car around there. That's interesting. I don't think I've ever seen the AI. Ooh, have a proper accident. Okay, go car. Look at this. Look at the speed of this car. So obviously there's not as many places around here like there was at Daytona where we can use the power and the top end speed of this car, but 130R is definitely one of those places. Just need to be absolutely on it through the chicane, making sure it's nice and tidy. I don't ruin the exit because it's so easy to spin up the rears through there. Short shifted to 3rd, and that's going to give us a lovely run down the straight. Gonna keep my eye on the weather radar as well. Whoa, 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 Piggy, no. Don't do this to me. It's getting ever cloudier here already. Now, some people I've seen in the forums have said that they've had a run through this race with no rain at all. Can you imagine if I'm lucky enough to get that? Excuse me? Is that another example of the AI getting quicker once you've overtaken them like we saw at Daytona? Let's try and dispatch these two before the hairpin. Oh, stupid idea. Yeah, very stupid idea, Chaz. Not proud of myself for that one. You can berate me in the comments for that. I feel very tense. I feel like there's a lot of pressure riding on this. I've heard a lot about this race, and obviously I don't want to let anybody down. And I want to prove people wrong that I'm not a terrible, terrible driver. I'm just not that bad. Oh, there we go. Point proven. Get off. Oh no. Well, there it is, everybody. Oh, hello. Oh, well that was naughty, wasn't it? Right, let's try this again. Okay, so we're going to go to 4 on the fuel mixture straight away. Why has it gone back to that view? Short shifted by accident then. Right, so I need to just be patient, be careful. I'm not good enough to run without traction control. I know there were some people saying that I really should because it just gives me all of what the car can do, but I'm just not talented enough for that. I'm really not. I'm not good enough on the right pedal. And to be fair, I'm using the Thrustmaster T GT2 wheel and pedals, and their accelerator pedal really isn't very heavy at all. It's very, very light, so it's easy to go to like 50% throttle when you feel like you're using about 20. And I'm not talented enough for that. Let's go past Ordonez here. Thank you. We'll stay in second round here this time. Gonna keep that weather radar on in the bottom right, actually. Oh, there's no car having a crash this time. Okay, hopefully we can get a bunch of them here. And switch over to the left. Beautiful. Happy with that. Very quick through here. Whoa, the back end wanted to go away. Under the brakes. Thank you. Ah, too hot. Sorry. Shoddy. Oh, I'm being hit. Now, I said earlier I was going to go on the hards, but we're actually on the mediums. I'm alright to carry on with that, because I feel like if we are going to get rain, we're going to be coming in and pitting anyway to get onto the wets. So, we may as well, if we're going to be on dries, stick with some slightly stickier rubber and just see what the weather brings to us. So that's one lap in the books. Not dead. Not like I was before, but the AI will suddenly be a lot quicker than me now. They're going to be right behind me again. Give it a quick... Oh, God, glance back. Yeah, they're still with me. Then again, the S's have never been my favourite part of a racing circuit. It's so tough up there. There's Fraga in the Sauber. Sounded amazing as we go past it. Don't hit the 787B, Chaz. It's strange. It seems like we can make quicker and easier progress up the pack here than we could at Daytona. Just trying to sneak around the outside there, thank you, sir. I'm making a lot of contact with the AI here and it makes me feel very shoddy. So I'm sorry about that. I'm trying. Okay. Up into 7th place. And the rain is coming, everybody. Here it comes. We're going to go 1 lap more. Okay, we've done 2 laps and we've used just under a quarter of a tank of fuel. Okay, the drizzle is here, so I'm going to just keep my eye on that grip. There's a little graph down here in the bottom left of your screen, for those of you that don't know. It tells you how much moisture is underneath the tyre at that moment in time. And with the drizzle, it's not going to take a short amount of time for it to build up, so I'm wondering whether we can get 1 or 2 laps out of this. Zoom out on the weather radar, you can see patches of heavier rain. Oh, no, 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 no. It's that easy. It's that easy to do it. We're just going to rejoin into the middle of the circuit. In that little gap, that was nice. Can't see anything on the radar, but the tyres are dying. That's the problem. Windscreen wipers come on. Let's hope we can just gain a bit more ground on them here. I'm not sure whether we go for another stop or not. Another stop, another lap. Oh, why are you braking? Why are you braking? I'm so sorry, everyone. Down the inside. Again, the curb's just really unsettling the car. Okay, rain's just suddenly got harder. We're going to pit. I'm not going to risk anything. Give me them wets. In terms of fuel, we should be okay, really. But I'm going to fill it all the way up and just see what we can do from there. Now, I'm not going to be very good in the wet either. You've all seen I'm not very good in the dry. Okay, filled all the way up with fuel. Traction control is still on 3. And oh boy. Yeah, can you hear and see and feel that? I'm so scared. I can hear that turbo spooling and that just terrifies the life out of me. Heavy, heavy rain now. I'm really tiptoeing. I'm really tiptoeing. There's only enough rain to warrant inters at this moment in time, though. That's basically what those bars mean along there. You can have the first bar, which basically says you should get on inters, and then the top one says you should go on wets, really. Why do I feel like there's an AI right on my chuff? There is. It's Coque Lopez. The traction control is saving my backside, I can say that much. Get away down here, at least. Look how wet it is. I'm so scared at 130R, I'm actually braking. There's me a lap ago kicking off at the Jaguar for braking. Into chicane, understeer on understeer. Stay away from curbs and white lines. Short shift to third, get that hybrid power. Okay, you can see people coming out of the pits because of the rooster tails of spray. Oh, okay. Okay, now we'll see how much quicker the AI are than me in wet weather conditions. Good lord, it is caning it down. And my tyres are like destroyed after one lap. How is that a thing? Okay, there's a bit of a party going on here. I feel like some of them aren't on wets or something. Like they're really struggling, beyond struggling. Suddenly we're third. I say third because I knew we were going to get past Gallo there. Oh, this is sketchy. I can feel it moving around. The force feedback is moving the car around a lot. Don't hit that, Astro. Do not spin. Do not spin. Right, I'm going to go over here. And then I'm going to straight line it back on. Because I do not want to spin there. Short shift, go to third. There's a massive train of them all together back there. This is torrential. Oh, get off the curb. Get off. No, 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 no. That was... I had that coming. I had that coming. Heads. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Sorry, Sai. Go. Unleash. Unleash the Toyota. Oh, Christ. I'd love to out-tiptoe the AI, but I just... Nope. I'm just going to stay in third all the way. Because then the turbo won't build up and it won't try and kick my head in. Remember the wet line around the outside? Get off that curb. The car just went in a straight line there. Ah, my God, this is so sketchy, especially with the AI around you as well. One little bit of contact could completely change this. It's stopped raining now, that's the interesting thing. The rain has stopped. Come on, turn. I always forget that I can use more lock. Okay, the AI are a bit quicker now that it's calmed down a little bit. Still down in 5th place. Stabbing the brakes there just to try and tip the nose in. Seems like if you stab the brakes then come off them, it rotates really nicely. But sometimes can over-rotate. Look at the speed we can do around here now. It's just such a different kettle of fish. We probably only needed inters, but we're on full wets here, and I'm going to be absolutely shredding them with behaviour like this, aren't I? As people have said, the weather can be different every time. You can hear that turbo on and off as the traction control saves me. And my eyes are like glazing over. I'm so scared. Go away. You can see a dry and wet line now as well. That's important. Important that we don't touch that wet line or we'll just skate off. It's not like we're on slicks. I mean, we'll still be alright because we're on full wets, but obviously different levels of grip in general. We can get away from them down these sections here, but I'm not doing enough in the twisties to get away, am I? Oh, too hot. Too hot into there. Listen to him. Coming up behind me. Go away. Please. Onto lap 8 out of 10. Oh, my rears are absolutely destroyed. I've only just noticed. Oh, it's so hard to keep an eye on everything that's going on. Yeah, the rears are gone. Yeah, left rear's gone. Like, as in, it's gone. Yeah, look, look, look. It's over. It's over. Yep, rears are gone. My lord, this is difficult. Well, I felt like I was going alright until that point. But, yeah. I'm not one to rage quit, and like I've said, this isn't the entire video of me succeeding at this and getting it all spot on. I just wanted to show you all my first run through of this race. The rears have gone, that's just poor lack of attention from me. But yeah, this circuit and this race messes with you. The rain comes and then goes. I'm not sure if everyone else has had the same. They were on inters, as you can see there by Wilkes pit stop, so I'll have to have another browse through the forums and see what I can get. Don't forget though, if you do get stuck at a race like this, go and check out the forums, because they're so great for people that have got great levels of advice and fantastic setups and things for these sorts of races. They know the right approach, they've lived through them and obviously beat them, so it's a great place to go and discuss all of this. And I mean, there's so many wonderful people around that you can always find a bit of advice and a bit of help with any specific issues you're having. But that's going to be all from me today. Thank you very much for watching us here on GT Planet, and I'll see you again very, very soon.